Oh man, David Benavidez is full of confidence. He says he believes Canelo is born ready. Alvarez is avoiding him after recently saying that he'll knock Canelo out if they were to fight. We're going to talk about all that and more in this video. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button. There you see it. Bro, look at Benavidez. Damn. He going ham. Body shot. Let's go. Wow. Now, damn, they got some snap to them shots. Now, the crazy thing is, David Benavidez, if you look at it, it looks like he's in the best shape that he's been in. He's very motivated for this Ronald Ellis fight. I will be doing the Boxingego watch party, BWP. Y'all know what that is. If you're new, I'm doing the Boxingego watch party this Saturday, Showtime Boxing. Main event, David Benavidez, who's always fun to watch. Eye-catching shots, power, speed, hand speed, stuff like that. So come back this Saturday. Now, this is the interview with Ray Flores.
Do you think that stylistically give him the most difficult challenge out there because you are tall, you have a good reach, you work behind the jab, you got a vicious right hand, you come forward, you're a big super middleweight. It's not like you are, a small super middleweight. You're a big super middleweight and you're young.
No, definitely. You see, there's a lot of similarities between me and Canelo. Body shots, uppercuts. The thing about me is I have a wicked variety of punches too. I can put my punches together as good as he can. And I have an amazing jab. You see when Kovalev fought Canelo in the beginning, Kovalev was hitting him with just a little stiff jab and Canelo was not able to get in. I could throw the jab, I could throw hard jabs all night. So I feel like I give him the best fight at anybody. And I feel like his team knows that too. So I feel like that's the reason why, they're kind of avoiding me. But, at the end of the day, if he does vacate his belt, he's just going to show everybody how afraid he is of me, and people can say whatever they want. People can say that I'm desperate, that Canelo is too experienced for this and that. Until he gets in the ring and show me, I feel like I'm the best in the world and I'll beat that guy.
Okay, listen, I'm a Benavidez fan, bro. This man, he got something to prove. Listen, he said, I feel like I give Canelo the best fight out of anybody. I feel like his own team knows that. That's the reason that they're kind of avoiding me. Talk your talk, Benavidez. I'm definitely a fan. I'm going to be doing the Boxingego watch party. Listen, this is boxing, people. Shout out to Fox Sports, PBC for posting the clip or whatever. This is boxing. At the end of the day, you're supposed to feel like this. David Benavidez is motivating me because before boxing, I come from hip hop, writing music and rapping and stuff like that. It reminds me of the boxing world and hip hop worlds are very analogous. There's a lot of similarities, just the competitive streak, and you're supposed to feel like you're the best rapper alive. You know what I'm saying? Why would Jay feel like there's another guy who's iller than him or whoever? And David Benavidez is embodying that same spirit, and he's young and he has the skills to boot. So it's not like he's just saying a bunch of stuff and he looks trash or whatever. I mean, he looks like he could very well be the best super middleweight. It just depends. He obviously has to fight Canelo and Caleb Plant to assert that and prove that. But I love the confidence from him, and that should never waver. Like, I feel like my channel is the best boxing channel. Other people disagree. I don't care. It's what I feel. I put in the work. There's nobody that can outwork me. So I relate to Benavidez. Shout out to him. You see, 2 days ago, DAZN, I'll knock out Canelo Alvarez, says Benavidez. David Benavidez, I'll stop Canelo Alvarez. David Benavidez, I'll knock Canelo out. I'll stop him. This is what you're supposed to, this is the talk you're supposed to be talking. And the thing I like and love, actually, about David Benavidez is he's an equal opportunity employer. He just did the Under the Wraps. Shout out to my dude, Al. I ain't watched it, but I seen the snippets. I haven't got a chance to watch it. I just been in my own lane kind of moving. But I did see this snippet. He calling out Jamal Charlo, who's a hell of a fighter. He said, all right, motherfucker. He said, you talking that talk, move up and fight me then. He said he's going to knock me out. Show me. And he's saying the same thing to Canelo, and he's saying the same thing to Caleb Plant. You have no choice but to respect the man until otherwise proven. He's saying he's a boogeyman. He said Canelo's avoiding him. He said Charlo is saying the vaccination and this, that, and the third. He's like, come, somebody got to show me. Caleb Plant says he can outbox me. You know, I just love the energy because this is the spirit of boxing, and it looks like he's keeping himself in shape. He lost his title for the second time. That had to be a huge setback and letdown, at least mentally. I mean, I would hate if someone beats you in the ring. You know, it just is what it is. They had the better game plan, better night, better skill, whatever. But for Benavidez to be losing his belt, not to the hands of another man, to like technicalities and miscalculations and cocaine failed drug tests, that has to hurt because you know you raw, you know you doing this to dudes and stuff like that. So I really think Benavidez is tapped in and he's focused. Like he sees he's young. You know what I'm saying? I made some mistakes. I'm coming to show the world. And I agree. He says me and Canelo are similar. They are similar in the punch variety category. Like Benavidez has nasty uppercuts. He was hurting Ron Gavril. I think he hurt him with an uppercut in the rematch, right? Wicked left to the body, you know, just body shots galore, hand speed. Canelo got hand speed. Canelo got uppies. That's why people want to see the fight. Shout out to Jose Benavidez Sr. and David Benavidez. I can't wait to see this young man's journey. He's motivated. He has a family now. Maybe that's changed him too, you know, having a kid or whatever. But for whatever reason, he looks tapped in and he's going after these belts and he's not looking at Canelo. And see, that's the thing. Like, to be honest, David Benavidez, the way he's talking, that's what you have to kind of do to beat a Canelo. Some guys get in there with Canelo and they act all starstruck. Like Denny Jacobs, that's a friend of the channel. Shout out to him. He did good in the back half, but for the first 5 rounds or so, Jacobs, his game plan, I didn't understand what his game plan was. You see what I'm saying? He paid Canelo too much respect. And then as soon as he started to open up, he gave Canelo probably the most competitive fight. Went 12 rounds, never was hurt, never got knocked down or anything like that Canelo has had in recent memory. When Canelo's fighting European fighters, Eastern European fighters with a different style and stuff like that, the Pilgrims, the Rocky Fieldings, and the Caleb Smith, he's tearing them up. That American style or Mexican American or even a Mexican fighter like Gilberto Zurdo Ramirez, I think will rival Canelo's style. Benavidez talking that talk. He posted this a while ago. He's in the throne, and this is obviously supposed to be Canelo with the scripture tattoo. And he's basically saying, like, he said, it don't matter who's in front of me, I'll make them all bend at the knee. This is 33 weeks ago. So he been calling out Canelo. The Charlo situation came about. He been calling out Caleb Plant. We got to see who's the best versus the best. You know, Canelo already went through Caleb Smith. He's about to fight Billy Joe Saunders. So out of this lineup, we got to see it. Somebody got to fight David Benavidez. It would be a great fight for Canelo's legacy, for David Benavidez's legacy, whoever wins that fight. If Jamal Charlo's moving up, David Benavidez is an option as well. Man, I'm hyped. I like the way David Benavidez is talking. He's saying that Canelo's team is avoiding him. Let me know if you agree with that. I certainly do. You know, they know the style that's going to make Canelo have to work. Win, lose, or draw, you're going to have to work for that victory versus this man, period. Caleb Smith, you can conserve your energy, and Canelo, like, notice this. Canelo's stamina looked crazy versus Golovkin in 2 fights. In the back half of the fight, Golovkin, even in the second where Canelo came out blazing hot, Canelo started getting tired and hit with big shots in the second half of the fight. Same thing with the Jacobs fight. He slowed up in the second half of the fight. So I think Canelo's team realizes that Canelo has stamina issues, and he's been able to mask it by fighting certain guys with certain styles to the point where he can conserve his gas tank. It's easier to, when you're not being pressed and there's no real adversity, it's easier to, when you're dictating the pace, to fight at a certain pace because this is the pace that you've created. You know, if you fight Benavidez you're not going to be able to comfortably fight at your own pace. He going to make you fight at his pace unless you get him up out of there. You know what I'm saying? So I think Benavidez is definitely right. Canelo's team knows win, lose, or draw, you're going to have to work for it. He's young, he's hungry, he's strong. He's bigger than Canelo in terms of height, his reach. He's confident. He's full of confidence. He has that Mexican heart. Like, let's go, bro. He stopped a guy in Anthony Durrell that had never been stopped. So you see the grin. He likes to scrap. It just, you got to give him his props. We'll see what Canelo decides to do. I agree 1,000% with Benavidez. He said if he decides to fight all these other guys and then just vacate his belt and do other things, then it'll show you that they're not trying to fight me. So it's only going to get hotter, and you just got to keep winning. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Use my link, TUBEBUDDY, ESPN Plus. Those are great ways to support the channel. As always, hate, comment, and subscribe to the next video. Ego signing off. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more sports. Get unlimited access to premium content with an ESPN Plus subscription. ESPN Plus offers a variety of content, including specials, behind the scenes, docuseries like Bruce Lee's Be Water, and much more. With an ESPN Plus subscription, you get access to a ton of classic archive fights and replays from boxing and the UFC. Big names like, "Hi, I'm Mike Tyson. Come and watch my fight." Floyd Mayweather, "Easy work. I'm rich." And Manny Pacquiao, "Yes, it's up to my promoter. Just to name a few. If that's not enough, you could get the ESPN bundle, which includes ESPN Plus, Hulu, and Disney Plus. All 3 apps, one low price. You don't want to miss out. Make sure you guys click that link in the description box of all of my videos. Ego signing off. So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button, and you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxing Ego, the future of boxing.